An Australian native is set to spend 2 decades in prison after being sentenced today for killing her husband back in March. Fern Carey was in court as that ruling came down.
20 years in prison. That's a sentence given to convicted murderer Donna Vasyli. The 55-year-old Australian native appeared unemotional as she learned her fate for killing her husband, Philip Vasyli, at their Old Fort Bay home back in March. However, during the start of the proceedings, Vasyli wiped away tears as she sat in the prisoner's dock. Her attorney, Mary Deseal, noted that despite the seriousness of the offense, a suspended sentence or probation with strict conditions imposed was more appropriate, as Vasyli is not a menace to society and does not have a criminal record. But Acting Director of Public Prosecutions Gavin Gaskin urged the court to ensure that the sentence fits the crime and suggested life in prison or 30 to 60 years behind bars. The court also heard from the probation officer, who revealed in her report that Vasyli grew up in a two-parent home, went to private school, but dropped out in the 10th grade to work in a dental office and then in a husband's business. The officer noted that Vasyli got married at the age of 20 and remained in the marriage, although it was tempestuous, strange, and abusive due to her husband's addiction to alcohol, drugs, and ongoing infidelity. The probation officer said Vasyli revealed that she stayed in the marriage due to battered woman syndrome. She noted that Vasyli still mourns the loss of her husband and feels betrayed by the jury, who she said convicted her without any evidence. At the same time, the probation officer noted that Vasyli's children believe she was wrongfully accused. In the end, Senior Justice Stephen Isaacs sentenced Vasyli to 20 years behind bars, less than 5 months' time served. He noted that although Vasyli said she felt betrayed by the jury, he was not prepared to disturb their verdict. Describing the case as a dispute gone horribly wrong, Justice Isaacs agreed that Vasyli's character has not been impugned and she is not a menace to society. He also noted that retribution is not an issue in this case.
Now, as anticipated, this sentence is not sitting well with Vasyli, and her lawyers have indicated that she will appeal.
That's totally within the judge's discretion, and having regard to the regime of sentencing, I think he has done the best that he figure he can do. She's doing good. Her posture has certainly improved. She has come to accept certain realities until such time when she can be vindicated.
Fern Carey, ZNS Network News.